your finishing touch tonight and this year? Is that a concern, not being able to put teams away?
I mean, not at all. We had a good possession on offense. We just didn't get the opportunity that we wanted, and they went down and had a nice goal. So those are things that we can't control sometimes, but it is what it is.
With 3 overtime losses this season, just how frustrating is it? When those games are so close to being a win.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but it's on us, and we got to go back to work tomorrow, and hopefully we next time we're in overtime, we'll get a win after that.
Coach said that you had the hot hand, and in overtime, maybe you had some chance and could have taken a shot, and in that, I guess what did you see from there, and maybe what was your mindset?
I wanted the ball definitely, but Derek had a great dodge. He had a really good shot, and that's opportunities that he practices every day in practice, and he didn't end up finishing, but it happens.
And being able to push the lead, there's I think 3 different times this time you pushed it to 1-goal lead. I guess what was maybe the mindset at that point? Is that something you thrive on, being in that type of situation?
Oh yeah, definitely. We wanted a bigger lead, and that's what we were trying to do offensively, but that didn't happen. And we just got to keep on pushing ourselves and getting the extra ground balls in practice and all that stuff. So
you guys, you taking advantage of that short stick. How much do you when you see that, your eyes get big in that situation?
Yeah, definitely. I've been pulled my whole life, until 6th grade or whatever it was. When I get a shorty on me, I get a little red in the eye, but it happens. So
I think we didn't feel the need to slide there, which I was fine with. I just didn't come up with the save.
And 3 overtime losses this year. I know this is your first. Just as far as the team's ability to finish off and succeed in overtime, what are you seeing out there that's not quite happening?
I think we're fine. I don't think anyone would argue that was Cornell's best game of the season. I think that we lost to a great Hopkins team and a great Duke team, and it's by 1 goal. So that's not a knock on us at all. We just got to finish here, but I'd rather it be in the regular season than in the playoffs here.
What maybe happened at the end of the first quarter there? Can you maybe take us through that?
I could have sworn that the ref pointed that it was our ball, and I could have sworn that Scott Furman had the possession by 10 yards, but clearly I was wrong, and it ended up costing us, so not happy about it.
How much do, maybe things like that, just kind of things that don't necessarily go according to plan, how much does that, kind of weigh on you as the game goes on?
No, we brushed it right off as a unit, and I brushed it off as a player. We had the lead going into halftime, so it obviously didn't weigh that much during the game at that point, and then they ended up going on a run at the end there. So, no, I don't. We brush things like that off.
At the end of the fourth quarter, that big save right before the buzzer, maybe what's going through your mind in a big spot that on the collegiate level, you've never really been in that spot?
I was just happy to make a save for my defense because they played great for me. I definitely should have had some today that I didn't have, and I think that I owed them that save. So I was happy to make it and send the game in the overtime.
Cornell hung pretty tough. They were down by 2 a couple times. What did you see from them offensively?
They did pretty much the same thing. They were moving our slide guy around a lot, so it was tough for us to slide. They were popping him out. They weren't really shooting. My defense did really well. I didn't see really a lot of shots. I thought they played really well. There were some breakdowns here and there. They had some not cheap goals, but some goals that the ball's not bouncing our way. So I think that as a group we played great. We held them to under double digit. They were single digits for most of the game there, and then obviously the game winner got them to 10. But that's a great defensively. So I thought we played well. We obviously had places to work on, but we played well and we've been playing well. So.
Is there anything you take from this game, heading into North Carolina? Is there anything you point to that positive or negative that you kind of look at to go forward?
No, we have a great team, and I think that we all have great heads on our shoulders, and we know what we have to do to win. And North Carolina's coming to the Dome, and they're in for a tough one. So we're going to give it our all this week in practice, and we're going to play hard.
Overall, are you content with the way you played?
No, I got to make some more saves there. I think as a unit, defensively, I was happy with how we played, but personally, obviously, I made some saves that people can argue that I shouldn't have made, but I definitely should have had a couple of those in the third quarter there. And like I said, the ball didn't bounce our way a lot of times there, but I got to be better, and I believe that I will be better with more experience and more time.